Hello, and welcome to the Tiny Car Guys podcast. Episode 24, welcome to group therapy. I'm Sam, and with me is Matt. How's it going,
Hello.
Matt?
It is going. It is going.
It's
How are you?
going. I'm doing okay. So we found out last week that my branch of my job, that location is closing.
Oh yeah.
And we're moving to the one down the street from where we are currently. Well, at least the tellers are, but not the other two people that work with us, which sucks. But yeah. So in November, I will be at a different location. But other than that, nothing too exciting is happening.
That's overall good then, I would
Yeah,
say.
like everything's kind of going well right now, which is cool. So
Hopefully you hopefully you take that news better than I do, because if that was happening to me, I would get immediately suspicious and trying to figure out what would next happen that would just shit can everything in existence.
right. I mean, don't get me wrong. I found out last Wednesday, but like it wasn't, I guess made public until Friday.
Yeah.
So, yep. It's just because the two branches are way too close together, and they do better business or better numbers than we do. That's pretty much all it is.
Yeah, no, I mean that makes sense. You probably heard about the one store of my company that got closed because there were others close enough to it.
Right.
And it was the slowest damn store in the entire company anyway.
Right. I mean, so there's the one I used to work at, and then there's one right down the street from my house, and there was one that used to be the other store, the ones that they bought out.
Yeah.
A little bit further down the street, like they're within probably a mile or two of each other. Two is
Yeah.
pushing it. 2 miles is pushing it. Like you can
And
walk
that
from one to the other and not be tired.
yeah, and that's unnecessary. You don't need that.
Unnecessary. Like this one is 2.5 miles down the road on the same street as us.
Your job?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's too close. That's dumb.
So, the other one is closer to the highway. It's in an older building that has a lot more space, and then this one would be a better building to sell to. So, because mine's nicer.
I mean, it makes sense.
It does.
It sucks, but it makes sense.
It does. So, I mean, I'm not too mad about it.
That's good.
Yeah. So, what about you? You've been on the marathon with no
of
sleep.
life.
The marathon of life.
Yeah, it's a horrible marathon. Yeah. Woke up to go to work at 3:30 yesterday morning. Went to a concert yesterday evening.
What was the concert?
It was the Foo Fighters, so it was pretty cool.
Oh, I wanted to go to the Foo Fighters. That's awesome. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, no, it was fun.
On the subject of your concert, by the way, hi guys.
Hi, Mike.
Did you see Nick there?
No, there were many, many people.
Now that doesn't sound like COVID safe.
I mean, the Black Crowes concert I went to on Saturday wasn't really either. But you just gotta stay safe, I guess.
I'm just being funny. How are you guys?
We're good. How are you?
I heard I'm okay. Someone's running around.
Okay.
I heard something about the company when I was in the Twitch chat, so I figured I'd join up and say hey.
Oh, hey. Yep. Just talking about work, about how my work is downsizing, and he said something about the same thing.
About only having 3 hours of sleep in the last 36 hours.
Dude, so did you stay up and party all night after the Foo Fighters or something and then just go to work?
Um, no, it's about as far removed from that as it could possibly be. So I'd put in the request to be off today, like a month ago,
Right.
but I asked for it as an unpaid day off, assuming it would just be my normally scheduled day off and it would be
Right.
fine. With the scheduling program that we use, any unpaid requests go somewhere different and they're not flagged for attention.
Oh, wow.
So it got accepted. It printed off on the schedule, but then my boss forgot about it. And this week was the big sale prep.
Oh, wow.
So, oh, also, while at the concert, waiting to leave, spent like an hour to an hour and a quarter just sitting in the fucking parking lot waiting to get out.
Oh, wow.
That was a drag. Um, but yeah, after dropping my friend off at their apartment, it was like 12:45,
Oh, wow.
and I was like, okay, so I can get home. It'll be like a quarter after 1, and then my alarm will be going off in 3 hours if I wanted to get to work at 6, which is what I told my boss I would do. I was like,
Right.
fuck it, 3 hours ain't worth it. I just went to work and worked for 8 hours.
Oh, wow.
Except it was more like 8.5 or a little closer to 9. And then I came home. And I was like, you know what? I can't, if I sleep during the day, I'm gonna fuck up my schedule. So my original plan was to just stay awake until I went to bed tonight. But I ended up crashing for like 3 hours because I needed the sleep.
You did need the sleep. That's, oh my gosh. I've been there, but that,
You do sound really tired.
What?
yeah, I
Sorry, I
said you do
interrupted.
sound really tired.
Yeah. So I'm going to be like I'll still be here through the news, but I cannot play a game tonight.
That is
The only
totally
game
fine.
I can play is how quickly can I put my ass to bed.
Okay, look, we can play that after the news. That is fine with me this week. So are you ready to get into some news?
Hell yeah, man.
All right. Let's see. I need to do things over here. There we go. All right. So, RC four-wheel drive came out with a 14 scale compact track
Good
loader.
night. That is expensive.
Yes, it is. But it's cute. Look at it. It's super cute. Him's just a little guy.
Okay.
A $2,200 little guy.
I mean, depending on your customizations, you could probably get a 2200 little roach guy.
No. No roaches. Oh my gosh.
Plus an extra $170 to ship anywhere in the US and all international countries.
The only forms of payment that will be accepted are Affirm and bank transfer. Oh wow. Please do not choose credit card or PayPal or credit. Please do
That
not
sounds
choose
so
credit card or
suspicious.
PayPal or credit card when checking us out as well. We will cancel
Dude,
the order.
no.
Oh
That
my
is so
gosh!
sketch.
Feel free to email us if you have any questions. Don't call us. Email us.
Yeah, question.
We'll have your people call our people.
Yes, hi, question. Why don't you take credit cards?
Right? Why don't you take credit cards? Because you're buying a $2,200 RC car. They don't think you're probably don't think you're responsible with credit cards.
I mean, I get that. All right, well, you know what? I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Sam, tell me about this car.
Okay, let's see. Also, an important note, due to the size and weight of this product has to be shipped in its own container. It will be shipped only by expedited shipping service, 5 to 8 days. This requires extra shipping surcharge of $170 to ship anywhere in the U.S. and all international countries due to the size and weight. But him's just a little guy.
Keep in mind, 14th scale on that might be like,
Yeah. The
compared
size
to
of
like
a car.
8th scale or 10th scale. On the subject of credit card stuff, once when I was at the hobby shop, we had a gentleman come in and purchase it was either a LMT XL or a 5T, which are 5th scale, big trucks. Like the 5T is basically a Slash on steroids with a gas engine. Well, the guy bought it. He didn't charge the battery for the receiver pack, and it comes with a LiPo battery, so he damaged the battery. Well, he calls up there to try to, return the whole truck after he's driven it. And it's like, no, you can't do that. So he used a credit card to buy it. So he just, did a chargeback on his credit card and committed fraud.
Fraud. I see that a lot at work too. The fraud.
But yeah, he broke it himself, messed it up himself, and he tried to say, well, nobody told me. It's like, dude, why are you buying a freaking 5T if you don't even know the basics of freaking battery care? Like, come on.
I guess not everybody is knowledgeable as you when they do these things, Mike.
Well, I mean, the thing about it is, it's you've got to kind of think. You guys, okay. You guys have 2 trucks that are maybe $200 each. Okay.
Okay.
That's a 5T is, at the time when he bought it, was probably close to $1,500. Like, that's not a starter vehicle by any means, especially since it's got a combustion engine in it too.
Right, I mean,
Like,
but the dude could also just be a dumbass, right?
true. That's true, but you got to kind of have, somewhat of an idea of what you're doing if you're going to get into something like this.
Yeah, but you would be surprised how many people do not.
Well, based on where the hobby shop is located, you'd be surprised. There's a lot of guys that have more money than sense, I would say. Because there's guys who will bring their,
That's what I'm saying.
They'll buy a truck that's, a $500 truck, and they'll bring it up to the manager up there to get it fixed every week when they break it. And it's like, oh, it's a 2-week waiting list. So,
well, good thing I have you to fix my shit for me.
did you check Snapchat yet, Sam?
Yeah, I seen that. The Luigi. Okay, let's see. Molded steel bucket. 6-channel radio. Optimized steel hydraulic system. Scale operator station. Can fit a driving figure. You can put a guy in there. Crawler travel system. Heavy duty hoses. Powder coated in white, gray, and red. Brushless system. Hydraulic. Scale interior. There's some sizes here. Okay. 30 days limited warranty. Manufactured by JD Customs. It's cute. I don't think it's $2,200 worth of cute, but it's cute. And there, you can put a guy in there. That's what I like to see.
Finally, a use for my Master Chief figurine.
Right, there you go.
Let Master Chief be your guide.
Master Chef.
Master
He
Chef.
bakes all the dishes.
To keep him away from steak, then he'd be a master baster.
You need a 2S LiPo battery, 4 AA batteries for the radio. A short size LiPo battery pack with T-style plug. Yeah, there it is. Cute little expensive tractor guy. And you can put a guy in there. All the important things you want in an RC car.
Body storage. Cute, small, and expensive.
Right. Alright. So, BladeRunners stainless rock sliders for the TRX4, the 21, the new Ford Bronco. They're $30. Let's see. The slim and simple designs are key features of our new series BladeRunner rock sliders for RC crawlers. It frees up the most crucial space needed when crawling through large obstacles, and the tough stainless steel material will not only protect the side body, but also stiffen the chassis. The chassis?
Chassis.
Or the chassis. The chassis says. I don't know. Anyway. These are them. And these are them on your 2021 Ford Bronco TRX4. So it just protects the side. That's cool. So it doesn't get all toe up.
Yeah, but look at the custom ones I did for my Bronco.
What'd you say?
Is it hard to hear me? Sorry.
Sometimes.
Especially
Okay.
when you're on mute.
It's so I'm outside right now.
It was a
Okay.
joke.
So give me a second.
Okay.
It's hard to hear me. I'm just gonna get out of you guys. But what I said was think about the ones that I have on mine. They have the nice little what is it? They have the holes in there, not holes, but you know what I mean. All right. Sorry guys. I'll get
Fine.
You're fine, dude.
See ya.
See ya. Alright, so. Rock sliders. They look kind of cool. They protect your side body. And make your Ford Bronco look kind of badass. Boom. Associated Electrics has new clear bodies for the Enduro 24. They have a pickup truck and an SUV with little decals and stuff. There wasn't a lot of RC news this week.
That's okay.
But, yeah, they have an SUV body and a pickup truck body. The pickup truck looks kind of like it'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean,
if you painted it green, it wouldn't have to be
okay.
green, but it wouldn't have to be green.
But green would be best.
Right. Just saying. Oh.
I'm not gonna lie, just
What?
sorry, seeing it like that, just literally the clear plastic body of the stickers. It's eh.
Right. I would have to see it in action.
I'm not saying anything to that would get me in trouble. So instead, I have to drop the kids off at the pool. I will be right back.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do some more news while you do that, I guess.
Okay.
All right. So, let's see what else we have. Also for the Enduro Gatekeeper nose set. Let's see. This updated version of the nose components for the Element Gatekeeper cage has been fabricated for better impact resistance and thermal stability. Click on... No, we're not going to click on nothing. Specifications. There's no specifications listed for this item. Alright. Well, here it is. It's in stock, $12.99. Keeps the front end of your stuff intact there. We're gonna wait for Matt. But it's okay. So, let's see. No, we're not gonna go to that. That's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. There's no specs for it. But it just adds on to the cage, it looks like. Lets it be more, you know, protected, I guess. To be honest, for me, I've never really heard of any indoor rays. But that's just me not knowing things. It's $12.99. An Element RC. Looks like it's also owned by Associated Electronics. It was funny that Mike said something about his Master Chief figurine. I don't know if anybody uses Waze. When I first was introduced to Waze, it was whenever I had Spotify. When I used to have Spotify, and you could listen to your music, I guess, while you drove around. I mean, you can do that now anyway because, you know, smartphones are smartphones.
I didn't know Waze was still a thing.
Right? I said I was saying I used to have it when I had Spotify. But
Yeah, I don't know.
you can have Master Chief's voice as your guide through life, through the world. You can also have your car appear as a warthog.
All right.
Master Chief can now tell you when to turn left or continue straight, thanks to Microsoft and Google teaming up to add Halo Infinite themed content inside Waze. The promotion will also let you get directions from Escharum, the leader of Halo Infinite's antagonist, the Banished. There are also a few other settings that let you make your navigation experience more Halo-y, including the ability to have your vehicle show up as a warthog or ghost. Oh, that's cute. Look at the little Master Chief. That's cute.
Yeah, I can take it. I mean, I only use Google Maps, but I can take that.
Right. I do
Like,
be using Apple Maps, but I think they're powered by Google Maps.
No, I hate Apple Maps.
It's basically the same thing. I have both Apple and Google Maps though.
No, so do I, but I only use Google.
I use both.
I'm like the worst Apple product consumer
Yeah.
because all I have that's Apple is my iPhone. Nothing else I have is an Apple product.
I mean, me either. I just have my iPhone, and I mean, I have like Apple Music and stuff on it, and I use the apps. But I mean, like, other than that, I had an iPad once, but
Oh man.
I
No,
have.
this is how bad I am. I don't even have iTunes on my computer.
I don't have iTunes on my computer. I just have my PC and my iPhone and my PlayStation. For somebody who's an avid okay, so I realized this the other day. For somebody who's an avid PlayStation fan, I keep getting, like, when I like a boy, he ends up being an Xbox boy. I think that's funny to me. Like, this guy that I'm kind of talking to right now, he's an Xbox player. And I think that's funny. Like,
Just means you need to convert them.
right? Let me turn you on to that Sony life, baby. No.
Hey, I mean, why continue? Why let the sentence extend to Sony life? You might as well just cut it off before you get to that point. Right?
Right?
Am I wrong? I don't think so.
Oh, you're not wrong. However, oh. But the Xbox ones are the really nerdy ones. And I like the really
Hey!
nerdy ones. And I like the really nerdy ones. You didn't hear the rest of my sentence.
Yeah, I mean, I was jokingly taking it personally.
Right.
But like, I know I'm a giant nerd. It's fine.
Right. But giant nerds are the best nerds. Anyway. But yeah, Master Chief. You can set up your Waze. If you have Waze, you can set up your Waze account to be like Halo. So.
Evan?
So, Sonic.
What? What?
Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Did you ever play Sonic the Hedgehog 2?
I think very, very briefly, yes.
Okay, so this is the final boss from Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And this is a toy, a playset. Death Egg Robot Boss playset lets you take down Eggman in real life. And it comes with Sonic and a little catapult.
I am the Eggman, I am the walrus.
Okay. So you can replay the boss battle.
IRL.
To me,
Giant Eggman Robot Battle Set. Dr. Eggman commands his giant Eggman
That's
robot to
cheap.
stop
It's only
Sonic
like
using
40
catapults
bucks.
to send
Right.
Sonic speeding through the air.
you can launch Sonic. Launch Sonic at this robot. Alright.
I mean, to be fair, now that I saw that clip, it definitely does not look like it's worth 40 bucks anymore.
No, not at all. Between $39.99 and $44.99, and you can pre-order it now on Amazon. Oh no! Like right after watching the clip,
It looks so much less worth it.
less worth it.
It's just like jumping monkeys, except an exploding egg.
Okay.
Dude, that game was fun though. Like,
Yeah.
I can't lie. kind of dinged up the floors in the living room at my parents' house, though,
Right.
because they were, which is, that sounds horrible because they're like very, very light plastic monkeys that you catapult
Right.
off a little plastic catapult at a tree. But whatever finish, I guess, was on the floor was a very poor one. So the impact of those tiny, almost weightless monkeys hitting the floor was enough to scratch it.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
That's
kind of
crazy.
pathetic.
I mean, hey, you never know if plastic monkeys are gonna do harm.
I mean, if you swallowed one, then I could see it messing you up a little bit.
Right.
But not just like dropping one from a foot off the ground.
Exactly. So, a robot arranged 100,000 dominoes into a Super Mario Brothers mural in one day.
Jesus.
And that looks kind of cool.
Oh, Mark Rober. Okay.
I don't know who that is.
He's got a YouTube channel. I think I've watched like a video or two of his.
Okay. Has created a robot that can make domino murals at lightning speed, and it has shown it off with a video of it arranging 100,000 dominoes into a Super Mario Brothers mural in 24 hours. It would take a team of 7 humans a week to do the same thing.
Well, yeah, because I'd knock it over when they were like 2 dominoes away from the end.
Right.
I would like if I had to do that and I did that, I knocked it over like right at the end. I would probably just kill myself.
The robot named Dominator achieves this by putting down 300 dominoes at a time. Loaded into it by another which are, of course, loaded into it by another robot. It takes 2 robots.
To raise a child.
To raise a child. Or build a domino mural. Either
Take your
or.
pick.
Right.
I'll take the dominoes.
Oh my god.
Oh, although I'm stupid. Dominator is probably because Domino. I was like, Dominator, huh, I wonder if there's a sub. No, it's Dominoes.
Right. Oh my gosh.
Stay in school, kids.
There's the Dominator. He has googly eyes.
See, I'm not gonna lie. I'm so much more on board with this robot than that $2,200 car.
Okay.
And it's not exclusively because of the googly eyes, but they definitely help.
They help. Definitely help.
Oh, nope, don't say that out loud.
Oh man. Of course, the most satisfying parts of the video is seeing the 100,000 dominoes get knocked down, a task that also required some engineering work and that delightfully makes use of a Mario-themed prop. It's a joy to watch. It's a joy to watch. Let's see if we got
What I sent or the dominoes falling over?
the dominoes. That's what they said.
A butt ton
Was
of
it
dominoes really
Oh, no, I was
fast.
just
It's
joking.
taken
I thought you were
forever to
laughing
get to this
because you saw
point,
the
but
message that I
according to our
sent.
initial
Oh, no, I
tests,
didn't
we
see
have
that.
hopes
Hold on.
that he might be more than 10 times faster than the fastest human. So today we're going to put him to the test, going head-to-head against the world's foremost domino expert, who unfortunately is a mere human. Then we're going to attempt a Guinness World Record, and he's going to try and fill this
No.
entire warehouse with
The answer to
mural
that would be
of
no.
100,000 dominoes. And for context, setting up a domino
Fair
mural
enough.
that size would take a team of 7 skilled builders 1 full week. Dom here is going to attempt to do it by himself in 24 hours. Now I know what you're thinking.
So,
Big whoop, Mark, because as a kid,
he
you might
puts
have had a toy that looked
down
like
a
this.
block of
Or even
dominoes
this
at a
custom
time.
robot Kiwiko maybe that can drop 20 dominoes in a row. So isn't it a bit overkill to utilize an autonomous robot, a half-mile of Hot Wheels tracks, and
I
a
have no
high-speed
idea how that
robot
works.
arm? And I get it, because our designs look like this, where we would just try and hack a little Roomba when we first tried to tackle this
So is the
problem.
Dominator just like carrying around the
Then pesky
the
details
case
fail
and the
around
other
here.
robots
For
loading them
starters,
in
just
and
how
like
much
stuffing it
100,000
through them?
dominoes is. So the
Yeah.
robot will need to come and reload at least 1,000 times. But how exactly do you reload it? And how would it know exactly where to drop each domino and what color it should be? And how do you make it so reliable
So, I
that
don't-
it doesn't
that's-
screw up
hold on,
once
come
in
on.
100-head competition to see how
But also
greedy or
potentially maybe mute it?
Right. Ah. There we go. Okay. Okay, I don't want to see all this. Come on. Ah, that's more like it. I wanted to see progress. Thank you very much. Oh wow, so it goes under that machine. That's what it does. Did you see that? It like dips under that machine, and the machine with the Hot Wheels tracks on it loads all the dominoes into the pattern.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then that little motherfucker rides back and plants the dominoes.
Okay.
Oh wow, okay. That's cool though.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Just go further. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Matt.
You're welcome. I'd say it's what I'm here for, but that's really not true.
I wanted to see them all get knocked down. Oh wow.
Oh, they just like... Oh, that's...
That's stupid. They just swept it up.
I guess. That's anticlimactic. The green shell.
The green shell. Oh, okay. I see it now. That is kind of cool.
Yeah, it looks like fish scales.
It does. Oh, that's
Weird.
yeah, I guess that's the word I would use for it.
I mean, I figured you were gonna say cute.
No.
But it had a mustache and like big eyes.
And crouching
And that was not.
eyebrows. So yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
The way they built it and knocked it down. Now that we've finally seen it. Do you remember Tamagotchis?
Never had one.
Oh. Well, coming out soon in November, you can get an R2-D2 Tamagotchi.
Isn't that the thing where you had to try to keep it alive?
Yes.
How do you keep a robot alive?
I don't know, but it's R2-D2. Damn it. And if the Tamagotchi doesn't make that noise that R2-D2 makes when he freaks out, I'm gonna be sorely upset.
Right.
A new post on the official Star Wars site reveals the new virtual pet toy based on everybody's favorite astromech droid is coming to stores November 11th, with the Amazon listing revealing a planned price of $20. And you can pre-order it right now if you already know you're going to want one. The R2-D2 Tamagotchi will be available in an opaque white shell with blue accents or a hologram-inspired transparent blue shell with white accents, though the actual virtual pet part is the same in both models. So, speaking of which, while you probably won't have to worry about scooping up little pixelated poos like you do with organic Tamagotchi pets, you will need to keep R2-D2 charged up and clean, presumably with an occasional oil bath. He can be trained across 19 different skills, and players will be able to keep R2-D2 in good spirits by playing minigames including hollow chess and firefighting with him. If R2 didn't have somebody else's fire to put out every now and then, he probably wouldn't know what to do with himself. Alright.
Wait. How? What?
I don't know.
Huh? So Tamagotchis are like palm size, like they fit in your palm, right?
In the palm of your hand.
How on God's earth, out of 3 buttons and a little ass screen, can you train across 19 different skills and play hollow chess?
The wonders of Tamagotchi.
All right, can't argue with that logic. As much as I might want to.
Right, right. There's really no logic to it, but you can do it, apparently.
Okay.
And you can do it on November 11th.
11/11.
21. So yeah,
Yeah,
but it's cute though. Look at the little R2D2s. Wow! Alright, sorry.
You're fine.
Alright. So, this is kind of cool, but it's only for the iPhone 12, so it's kind of not cool at the same time. It's magnet safe, like, for your phone. It's not going to, like, ruin your phone. And you can clip it to your controller and dock your phone onto the little thing,
Wait,
like in said picture.
so you can hook up your phone to a controller and play a game on your phone through a controller.
Yes.
Why not just buy a damn console? Like not to be a we have food at home kind of person,
But
but
we have
like
food at home.
right, why?
Do you have McDonald's money?
Do I no, I shouldn't say that. That's rude. No ma'am, I do not have McDonald's money.
Exactly. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, we got food at the house. Kind of. That's the same.
Oh, same thing. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh.
So tell me
it's
about this.
$40. Is MagSafe compatible for iPhone 12 devices, and it costs $39.99 compared to its previous $30 gaming clip that we reviewed earlier this year. So, it streamlines the process of connecting your phone to a controller clip by letting it snap on seamlessly with the help of magnets. So, it's only for the iPhone 12. So, I don't understand, like, why would they make something specifically for the iPhone 12?
I
I don't understand.
I guess they're using the 12 as like a standard for or like a new baseline for iPhones. So anything else, like my 6S, is a damn antique at this point.
Okay.
I don't know. I have no idea.
I feel like my 11 is gonna be an antique here soon. The 13's about to come out, I think.
As long as mine is an antique before yours is.
Right. What did you say you had a 6S?
Yeah.
My mom still has her 6S Plus. She's never letting that thing go.
I mean, I don't like I'm not super attached to it per se, but I also don't want to spend like fucking iPhone prices on a new phone.
That's her same logic. She's like, I already have a phone that's paid for. Why do I want a new one?
I mean, eventually I'm going to get a new one. It's like actually
Eventually.
I haven't looked in a while. Let's see how my battery capacity is doing. Service. Oh, okay. That's fine. I'm still at 72% maximum capacity.
Oh, nice.
Once it drops down to like 50, then I'm probably gonna do something.
Right. Alright. But I mean, it's $40 if you have an iPhone 12. None of us do.
What's an extra $40 after you've bought an iPhone 12?
Right. You got iPhone money. You should have $40 game clip money.
Right.
So, Pokemon Go adds Galar. I guess that is what that is. I don't know. Pokemon in new Sword and Shield event on Pokemon Go. Um, Pokemon that first appeared in Pokemon Sword and Shield's Galar region will soon be available in Pokemon Go. Niantic has announced the new arrivals that are landing in the game as part of the app's final Ultra Unlock event called Part 3 Sword and Shield. Okay. Do you know what those Pokemon's names are pronounced like? Because I don't.
I can guess Zacian and Zamazenta. I have no idea. I haven't played these games
Oh, okay.
because it requires a Switch or a Switch Lite, and I do not have one. Although I'm not gonna lie, my best friend is not super keen on Sword and Shield
Yeah.
because something about if you wanted to get Pokemon from different games onto Sword and Shield, the way to do it is super convoluted, and you can't get as many of them
Oh, yeah.
over, or like you can't get them back off or something weird. I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know. Also, like the regular Pokemon names a little bit farther down in the article are so stupid looking.
Yeah.
Like,
So it's Friday, August 20th through Tuesday, August 31st.
that's a long event time.
Uh-huh. Squovet and Wooloo.
I don't know. I don't know.
Galarian. Darumaka, Trubbish, and more. If you're lucky, you might encounter Phalanx. Yeah. Galarian Meowth. Ponyta. Slowpoke. Farfetch'd. Zigzagoon. Darumaka, and Stunfisk.
So here's a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
If I told you that I nicknamed a Farfetch'd Believable, do you get it?
Believable. That's great.
I'm glad you picked up what I was putting down, and also that you enjoyed it.
Oh my gosh, yes, I did.
And before I forget, because I got hella derailed, if you guys have any great Pokemon nicknames that you've used in games, feel free to send them to us right here at these links. Because we're 50 minutes in and I haven't found a way to get this in yet.
It's okay, you're tired. There probably hasn't been a good time either, so. But yeah, so there's gonna be more Pokemon that I can't pronounce. Oh, those Pokemon do look kind of dumb.
Eh.
Alright. So, Matt?
Sam? Okay, I wasn't
Take
sure
it
which one was
away.
coming up first. All right. So we are sticking with the Pokemon theme, but also taking it to Birdland because birds are cool. So some people on Screen Rant decided to rank every regional bird Pokemon from lamest to coolest. Not gonna lie, some of these are going to be from Sword and Shield, and I won't really know them, but we will get into that. So at the bottom of the barrel ranking, which so far I have to agree with, is Unfazant. It's a pheasant. It's a normal flying bird. It's present and it's accounted for.
It's present and it's accounted for.
But it's like the me bird Pokemon. It's there. You forget about it, but it's there.
I could never forget about you, Matt.
That's because my nose looks like this next one.
Oh my, that's great.
Yeah. So coming in at number 7 is Toucanon, who apparently may or may not be Lola's regional bird. People aren't really sure because I guess they didn't, as it wasn't as obviously defined as it was in earlier generations. So moving on to number
Neat.
6. Yeah. Apparently its beak is a cannon.
Oh, that's probably why he's so mad.
I mean, we all have stuff shoot out of our nose, but he has it aggressively.
Aggressive.
Yeah. Coming in at number 6, we have Swellow, who might end up being one of my favorite ones on this list because it's Gen 3. That is where I started my Pokemon adventures. And I've never used one, but I love Emerald so much.
He looks kind of cool. He looks cocky. Like, if a bird could look cocky, it'd be this guy.
Yeah.
He's really sure of himself.
Oh, for sure. Next up is Noctowl, who, like Noctowl is cool. It's from Johto. It's decent. Stats are booty, and its type is not great either. I guess they're all normal flying for the most part, so typing will be standard across the board.
Right.
Yeah, it's a normal flying type, and it learns Psychic. Does it make sense? Not really, but it helps against a Ghost Gym, or not a Ghost Gym, a Poison Gym.
He's cute but mean at the same time.
See, I was just gonna go with a regular old dumb owl, but we'll go with yours because that sounds better.
Regular old dumb owl.
You have to remember, Sam, I've worked with owls.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Aw.
Especially the ones that look like this. Coming in at number 4, we have Pidgeot, who, Pidgeot's cool. I can't knock it. It's Jet, the OG regional bird Pokemon. It was definitely helped out by when it got a Mega Evolution. That kind of brought it back to a little bit more of the forefront. And also, I'm pretty sure it changed its main way of attacking. This normal Pidgeot, whatever, is a physical attacker. But when it Mega Evolves, it goes special.
Oh.
That's about all I got. Coming in at number 3 is Talonflame. So I know nothing about competitive Pokemon, but people don't like Talonflame, I don't think, in competitive. It's got a hidden ability that's kind of unfair.
Oh, yeah.
It makes any flying type move a priority move. And this little fiery chicken looking bitch can learn a flying type heal move.
What, this guy? Talonflame?
Talonflame, yeah.
Oh, wow.
So priority healing, priority attack.
He's just a dick.
Yeah. Oh my god, I forgot about Staraptor. No, I feel so bad because I also really like Gen 4 and Staraptor's really good.
Is he?
Yeah. I mean, it's a standard normal flying type bird,
Right.
but it's good. Oh, and then of course number 1 is from Sword and Shield, which I know nothing about.
Right.
It's a pretty cool design. For sure.
It's a dead bird. I mean,
It's an armored bird.
An armored bird, but it looks all skeletal. That's what I...
Yeah, man, we made up this whole fucking list put a whole bunch of thought into picking out the best and worst birds, and we top it off with dead fucking chicken. And by chicken, I mean crow or it's probably a raven.
Oh. Pokemon.
Yeah.
Those are some cool Pokemon birds.
Yeah. Moving from Pokemon birds to skeleton birds. According to Yahoo News, which I realize is not exactly probably a hive mind for bird science. Big brains may have helped birds survive a dinosaur-killing asteroid, but not in the way that you might be expecting.
Right. Okay.
So, long ago in a galaxy far, far away, there was a bird that looked like a small albatross with teeth that existed.
Oh wow.
And some people somewhere found a skeleton of this bird. And based off of what they found, they think that they've figured out why birds survived that asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs. And apparently, it was. Wait. Does this one make it or does this one die? A vastly extended or expanded forebrain. Not to be confused with the 3-brain or the 5-brain. So the big hindrance for scientists to be able to figure out like what was going on is that bird skeletons are very fragile because their bones are hollow to make them light enough to fly, which means they do not hold up well over time or with weight of like anything.
It looks really.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Sorry.
No, I was just looking at the picture of the little skeleton here.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's necessarily the setup of like the brain inside the skull, but the forebrain deals with high level cognitive tasks. So it's a lot more, I guess, like thought processing and reasoning and logic capabilities. So they potentially, among not many others, would have been able to, I don't know about figure out alternative, not lifestyles, but like figure out other ways to find food or just accidentally happen upon a way to survive. And because they were big brain, they were able to figure it out a little bit better than some of them big old dumb dinosaurs.
Big old bird brains.
In a small little bird body.
Well, you know, it'd be like that sometimes.
And sometimes you just get small body and no big brain, and that's me.
I think you're kind of smart.
I'll kind of take that.
Okay.
Yeah, birds are birds. And that's all
Birds are
I've got.
resilient. Birds have stood the test of time.
They have. They've also flown it.
Okay. Oh. But yeah. So, I'm assuming you want to go to bed.
That would be mucho appreciated. Yes, I'm not going to try to Spanish. My Spanish is ass at the best of times.
Yeah, don't do that. So, have a good night, everybody. Matt's gonna go to bed, and I probably will too.
Well, thanks for coming out and joining us on the podcast for a bit. hopefully, sort of soon, we'll be back to our regularly scheduled format.
Yeah, soon ish. A couple weeks. 1 week. 2 weeks.
Sometime.
Something like that. All right. Well, everybody have
Alright,
a great
fair
night.
enough.
See you next week.
Adios.